Hey guys, so we are back once again for another edition of our crypto charts. This time, I think I want to talk about, of course, BTC, Dogecoin, XRP, CHZ, VET, LTC, and also ADA. So if you're new to this channel, I'm really a stock market trader and investor, but um, over the past period of time, I've been spending a lot of time also to build a portfolio already in the cryptocurrency market. And no matter what we talk about here, also similar to what I do for stocks, please don't just buy, sell, or avoid that particular currency or token just because you hear it off YouTube. Please remember that it's your money, it's your responsibility that you have to take the time and the effort also to build the skills necessary, because at the end of the day, when it comes to investing, it's really all about skills, it's really all about experience, and it's also about conviction. That I hope that from this video you get somehow a narrative on how I analyze cryptos, tokens using technical analysis. But above and beyond that, I really hope that this pushes you to study further and to learn so that you get to decide on your own. So we are recording this on a Saturday afternoon, and it's relatively it's quiet, no, compared to where we were last week. I think so the movement last week was so different. Even during the weekends, we saw that's when we saw XRP start to push higher. But I think now, from all of the movement that we saw from last week, even the movement that we saw from Dogecoin, coming into where we are today, um, it seems like everything is consolidating for a bit, which is okay. I really believe that everyone wants their positions to go higher, but consolidations are needed so that whatever upward move is sustainable. We want markets to consolidate more so that it prevents crashes. It protects people from being scared. And the crypto market in itself now is already very, very volatile. And I know that there are a lot of people who are entering that are new. And I do hope that, I guess, the advantage of people who are into the stock market that are venturing into cryptos is that the ability to be able to segment and the ability to be able to do portfolio management, manage risk, and not to be scared of the volatility. That's something that can be developed as you start investing in stocks. However, syempre, iba rin yung movements ng crypto, iba rin yung volatility, and sa stock market kasi you can have a foundation of, I'm buying this stock because I know that these are the, think about Tesla. You're buying Tesla because you know that once they start making more gigafactories, they could produce more cars and they could produce Tesla cars at scale, which will allow them to make more and then sell more also later on. And as they sell more later on, the income of Tesla will just continue to go higher. Right now, it's really about narratives about the future of this particular coin, this particular token, and this particular project. So it's somehow, because we're still so early, uh, it's betting on who you believe will be relevant and prevalent X amount of years in the future. I guess the difference lang is because everyone is talking about it right now, because everyone is so focused on it right now. Sobrang laki ng inakyat na niya as compared to where it was before. And there has to be also, I think it's so important right now to also exercise prudence and to also exercise patience, that you don't just come in for the sake of na nakikiuso. You don't just come in for the sake of, because you saw a lot of your friends make money. I hope that this is a very, very sobering reminder that if you come in just because you see people make money off of it, then when things go bad, which it happens during market cycles, that hindi naman din siya pwedeng umaakyat lagi. Please remember, there were some tokens and cryptos that dropped over 90% when there was a very, very large prolonged sell down. And those are things that need to be in your head. What will be your reaction once you see markets hit a sell down? Are you staying the course? Are you hodling? Or are you staying in the sidelines then to come back again later? Will you be starting to add? What is your conviction when it comes to the projects that you are investing into? So there. So for the remaining part of the video, I want to talk about the charts, and this is mainly for those who want to look at it from a technical analysis point of view. Maybe those that want to make certain entries in certain projects, or in the same way for those who are looking at should I take profits already, or tapos na ba yung trend sa pag-akyat, or ito tapos na ba yung pagbagsak nito, where is it actually headed? And in my opinion, what I like about this is malaki na tulong niya sa akin sa stocks, because I'm not just analyzing it blindly. I can figure things out based on what the trend is telling me, and also based on what the current range is. So that's how I believe markets move. They just move based on trends, and they just also move based on ranges. Anyways, let's start everything off with, of course, the number one cryptocurrency in the world, Bitcoin. So as you notice this, no, this is a 1 day chart. It's the support that I talked about yesterday, right here, uh, is being threatened right now, which is also which it's currently meeting the 7 day moving average, which, as you all know, is a short-term support level, but that's also where the resistance was prior to the current breakout that we had a few days ago. So now it's being tested. As of now, no, BTC is at 61607. As long as it stays above the 7 day moving average right now, and as long as it stays above this particular line, which is at around 61619 level, then the support is solidifying itself, and then you can look at this channel area uh, as an area for you to look at where it could possibly go as the breakout starts to continue, which from this note, it could be around 71,000, just based on the channel range that we currently have. So there. So basically, for a day, for a daily candlestick, it's trying to attack the current resistance or the previous resistance. Looking at it from a 15-day chart, uh, let's wait for it to load. Ayan. So sa 15-day chart, basag. If you plot something like from here, nabasag to. And then if you look at also the 7 and 25-day moving averages, both of them also got broken down. That happened just a couple of minutes ago, right for this day. Yun nga lang talaga, every time you use a shorter time frame, there will always be more false signals. That's why I like zooming out and looking at the longer time frames, because it allows me to analyze it in a way that saan talaga papunta yung major trend, and ano rin talaga yung major range. And for Bitcoin, this is its major range and trend as of now. Anyways, let's continue. The next stocks. Nasanay pa rin talaga ako. I'm really a stock market guy, by the way. That's part of who I am. That's why if you hear a lot of stock market talk and stuff, it's mainly because of my background as a person who likes stocks. It's just that crypto is amazing in the sense that I really believe that it's the technology. It's something that we will use a lot moving forward. Speaking of using it a lot moving forward, no, yung DOGE has continued its breakout. Just a quick reminder to everyone, Dogecoin is a meme coin. It of course was trying to get its variation off of Bitcoin, but it was just made primarily as a meme. It doesn't have the utility that Cardano, Ethereum, VET, excuse me, Chainlink, and all of the other crypto projects have. Pancake Swap, Uniswap, it doesn't have that. It was just really meant to be a meme put all together. And that being said, one of the reasons why it's up, as you all know, Elon Musk is talking a lot about it. You also have Mark Cuban saying that for the Dallas Mavericks, we're gonna accept cryptocurrencies already, and we're gonna accept Dogecoin, and yung Dogecoin na binabayad sa kanila, hindi nila daw gagastusin, hindi nila babalik sa fiat, sa fiat currencies. But looking at it strictly from a technical analysis standpoint, whatever movement we're seeing right now for Doge is primarily because of this breakout here, very, very clear, from the 0.078 resistance level. You're also seeing the 7-day moving average start to slope up already, still denoting momentum, still denoting that it still has to catch up from the candlestick that we're currently seeing. If I'll go to a shorter time frame, 4-hour time frame, you're already seeing it that it got broken. So for those who are trading shorter durations, you're currently seeing it already, no, that ayan, no, from a 1-hour chart, it's starting to consolidate. Both 7 and 25-day moving averages have been broken. MACD has already shown us a change in direction as well. But I like still to look at it from this particular perspective. Let's see if two things could possibly happen. You'll see a large, steep correction, which let's see if the 7-day moving average will protect it, or let's see if it starts to consolidate and build the base again. So if you look at the narrative here, February 7 up until April 12, 2 months din siyang sideways before it made a large move. Please remember, DOGE, no, was around 0.0003 at the end of 2020. Then it broke out just at the end of January and then built a 2-month base once again. So that's where we are for DOGE. That's where we are for DOGE. It's currently still from the breakout from the 2-month sideways progression that it had after it broke out last January, or at least end of January. Next one is, let's look at XRP, which, as what I've mentioned, made a large and good move last week. This is where it is now. No, and it looks like that the move that we saw last week has started also to either hit a resistance, which is so evident right here at the 1 point, maybe you could peg it at 1.83, 1.85 mark. It's already being it's already threatening the 7-day moving average. But similar to DOGE also, it's currently still from the breakout of this resistance at the 0.65 level. And it's also from the breakout of both the 7 and 25-day moving average that we're currently seeing. So let's see, no, from a day-to-day perspective, will this bounce from the 7-day moving average really hold? And if it does, the next possible area that it could go to is mainly it will just attack this resistance level right here at the 1.85 level. So I repeat, the bounce here will just mainly bring it right here back to the 1.85 mark, which is its current move, should it continually move sideways. That being said, I want to show you the 4-hour chart. Sideways, 1-hour chart, start also consolidating. And then if you move in closer, 15-minute mark, I'll zoom out a bit so you have context. Ayan, it currently looks like this was a downward push, but now, if you can see it right here, 15-minute mark, it's trying also to consolidate. Right now, I want to see more formation from the daily candle, how it will also progress, and is the 7-day moving average, or at least this particular level right here at the 1.54 mark, will it be a good base already for XRP? Please do note that yung paggalaw ng XRP is brought about by news that it's not as pessimistic anymore from a lawsuit perspective there. Anyways, let's look at Cardano. The past videos na nakalimutan ko siyang sama, but idagdag natin siya ngayon dito. Ayan, so this is how Cardano looks like. If you look at it right here, in my opinion, no, this is its sideways range that it moved from around the $1 mark. Then you have another one right here at somewhere around the 1.38 level. It broke out from that last week, this date, April 14. Second day, it held its ground, April 15. Then, as you can see right here, April 16, which was yesterday, it tried to attack it. Nagkaroon ng short downward movement. I'll zoom in so that you see it better. Ayan, nagkaroon ng short downward movement. Pero, as it hit that downward movement, nandun yung 7-day moving average that blocked it. That's why it started to, that's why we saw it push up a bit. Then as it started to push up a bit, it stayed above the 1.4 resistance, which currently, right now, we are on the 5th day that it's trying to hold above the 1.4 support level, which, or sorry, tama ba? 1.38 support level, which is so relevant because if we want this new base for Cardano to be a legit support level, it must hold its ground at the 1.38 level. Just looking at this channel right here, for those who read my books and at least attended any of our Stock Smart sessions, that the channel from 1 to 38, that could be the next possible area for it should a breakout continue. So add lang natin. So nasa 1.76 should the 1.38 level hold and the breakout continue. I just want to note this though, that as it's currently staying above this level, volume has started to decrease. Check it out, module 3 of our Stock Smart session, as we talked about volume, yung impact nito after a stock also has broken out. So that's where we are currently for Cardano. Breakout from this resistance level. It has for the past 5 days confirmed itself that this looks like also a level of support. So that's where we are for Cardano. We talked about so far BTC, XRP, DOGE, Cardano. I want to talk about maybe CHZ, VET, and LTC. I hope you guys are learning. Comment below if you're learning and if this is something that's helping you and giving you tremendous value. But above and beyond that, for those who want to learn more about this, about technical analysis, please remember that for technicals, it works for crypto, forex, Philippine stocks, US market. So the skills that you have here is something na madadala nyo wherever you may be and whatever you may be doing. So, yun. Details about that, we're gonna do that via Zoom, no? It will be May 2021. I think in the first and second week, it will be 2 weekends, Saturday, Sunday, half-day sessions there. I'll put the link in the description below for those who want to attend. Since it's Zoom and online, yung mga nag-send ng questions about taga-abroad ako, taga-ibang city ako, I want to learn more about technical. So we're also doing that for you. And since we're all in lockdown, I think that this is one of the easiest ways for us to be able to just continue and make these classes. Is just to do it online and via Zoom. So I'll put the link in the description. But for those who just love reading, I have written 5 books about investing and investing in the stock market. You can check all of that also in the description below. Anyways, let's start. Let's continue with CHZ. There was a time that I saw a bounce off of this, went up, then it would have been a good trade as well. But let's see where it is right now. So what I want to show you for CHZ is it's currently consolidating. Ito yung sideways progression niya. Let me just put this line here, horizontal line. Ayan. So this is its current support. This is its current, let me draw another line here so that you see it. Current resistance niya, ito. So the current support for ZHC is at 0.45. The current resistance is at 0.77. And if you look at it right here, as it starts to consolidate, one of the reasons why there was a large red candle yesterday or today was mainly because it got blocked at the 0.77 mark. Failure to break out from 0.77, the retracement will just bring it back to 0.425. But a breakout from the 0.77 level with evidence that it solidifies itself as a support. Next possible area where it could go is it could go somehow, it could try to attack the 1 level. So that's where we are for CHZ. Anyways, let's look at VET. A lot of people have been tracking VET, primarily sobrang laki rin ng movement niya the past days. So this is how VET looks. What I would like to note to all of you is this is if we made breakouts for both XRP and DOGE, this is the breakout for VET. The breakout is from the 0.0975 level. After that, it has continued and it has pushed up. So today it's building a resistance right here. Let's see for over the next few days how this starts to progress. But should there be selling at this current level, possible retracement, in my opinion, will bring it at the 0.176 level. Or at least the strongest support that we have right now is at the 0.0975 mark. MACD, though, as of this point in time, is still not showing us a change in direction. It's still currently above 0, denoting that it's currently still bullish. So there. Let's end everything off with... What's the last one? Let's end everything off with LTC. Popular investor Jay Nemesis mentioned this in his Twitter that he traded it just for a couple of hours, then made a sweet profit, transferred everything to Bitcoin. For LTC naman, if you look at it here, it also broke out. No, so a lot of stocks actually from a support and resistance level broke out from certain ranges. So these are the ranges that we have right now for LTC. You have this areas of support and resistance to watch out for. So for LTC, whatever movement that we're seeing is because of the breakout from 239. We are currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days from its breakout of the 239 level, and that's what I think that makes technical analysis so interesting, is that once you start following the charts, you get to see them in one go, and you get to have an objective opinion on how you're supposed to make the trade. And that's what I want to submit to all of you, that once you see certain positions or cryptos or tokens start to break out, what you need to deploy also is patience. That medyo alam ko nakakainip, nakakatakot kung hindi natin ibenta, hindi tayo mag-take profits, but the best thing that you can deploy is, if a stock or a crypto or a token is breaking out, you just hold on to your positions. And if you are a trader, the only time you sell is when you see sell signals start to emerge from those tokens, cryptos that you are positioned on. So there, we talked about BTC, XRP, LTC, VET, DOGE, Cardano, and also I forgot ano yung isa pa. And also, or I mentioned everything. LTC, I think so, or I think I mentioned everything. I hope this helped you and gave you insights in this. But please do remember, never ever buy just because I talk about it here. Please take the time to do your own due diligence and do your own research in all of this. For those who are watching this and you may think that, how do I get to try all of this? We have brokers also in the description below that you can try. Then figure out what works for you the most. If you just want to try US markets, tapos crypto markets, check the link for eToro. I like them because pwede ka magpalipat-lipat US crypto, US crypto, US crypto, and you can also buy commodities and indices. But for those who just like cryptos and a lot of altcoins, links are in the description also for Binance. They have so much tools above and beyond trading that you can use to also earn somehow passive returns from the positions that you have in the crypto space. So that's it for now. I hope that this gave you massive amounts of value, and I hope that this is something that helped you also as you start your journey towards trading and investing. Because again, that's all I wanted. I just really want you guys to be educated, informed, so you get to make the right decisions when it comes to your money, and just to see more Filipinos become prosperous and better makes all of this super super worth it already. So there. If you guys like this and you're watching me for the first time, I would appreciate it if you could like, share, subscribe, and smash the bell so you get updated every time I come up with new content about investing. And if you want to help this video out, appreciate it if you could press the like button because it helps the YouTube algorithm by so much. So among the stocks that I've mentioned, Doge, BTC, XRP, CHC, VET, LTC, ADA, which among them from the charts do you think has the most promise? Put them in the comment section below and let's talk about it in the next video. So that's it for now. Marvin Gurmo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all.